Okay.
So, Eddie, thanks again for calling in today. So, I wanted to ask first about whether you performed in Atlantic City, the first go around the Rascals. Did you used to at one of your places you performed regularly?
Well, we were down for one visit, and you mean the first go around as Rascals?
Yeah, like back when you were, hitting it.
Yeah, when they were little places, convention hall and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Before the big giant amphitheaters, and but that's kind of the limit of it. It wasn't really. We didn't perform there many times, but my whole life I was in Atlantic City. That was the place to go. That was before before there was Disney World and stuff like that. Atlantic City was the highlight of our childhood.
Right, yep.
It was fascinating. Then later on, my brother David with Joey D and the Starlighters played at the Steel Pier, and they said they sunk it a couple inches into the ocean. But these are all, I remember Atlantic City when it was all wooden cabanas. And,
right.
That's how far I go back, prehistoric.
You're still here, so that's good, right?
Yeah.
Well, tell me about this reunion. Was this something you wanted to do for a long time? Is your unusual that so many groups from your original era, either never broke up or they kept getting back together, or they, but you're really kind of not performing for a long time. So how did this come about?
Well, I look at it as a wonderful gift. Stephen Van Zandt spearheaded it. He was trying to do it for a long time. The stars aligned. Christian Anker was a foundation thing that we were invited for. It was a fundraiser. She was the daughter of Bruce Springsteen's manager, and we were asked to get together. And got together at a kind of really short notice. Stephen came to us and asked, Dino told me to call Stephen, and Stephen came and said, I have to talk to you. I'll come out to visit with you. And he came out the next day, and he said, we're going to do this thing next week, and but you got to start rehearsing Wednesday. And we did a couple of days rehearsal, and it was frenetic. It was wild and powerful. It was crazy. It was crowded. It was hot. It was wonderful. The results were wonderful. And the Tribeca Grill was where we had it. And it had such a powerful response that Stephen said, I told you guys. And when it was just under that light, that foundation, I think, opened this little avenue for us to get together, and from that point on, it just spilled out into, what it is now, and it's probably the highest production of those songs in my lifetime, in my experience. That many songs, and it's a hybrid experience. It's an interview with us. There are kids playing us, and then there's live concert and wonderful lighting and the whole composition. Thanks Stephen again and Mark Rickman. And the whole idea of it was, I didn't expect this to ever happen. And what was missing in the original go-around is what Stephen provided, and that's management and nurturing. And he was one of the few people that ever invested back into the Rascals, and I'm eternally grateful to him. And the other guys are, they're wonderful players, and I think we're seeing it from a different point of view now. It's got a different elevation, and I'm so happy to be here. And the response from the audience is what's fueling it. All audiences all over, even the conservative audiences, they're all appreciative, and it's really the spontaneity. The spontaneity of it all is very rewarding. I didn't think I'd get a chance to see this ever.
And so the show for Atlantic City, it'll be the whole multimedia thing that you'll be doing there. It's not just a concert. You're doing everything. You're doing the full thing.
Oh yeah. I really love it. I love the idea. It's very powerful. It runs over 2 hours. I'm happy to be, and the audience is fueling. Audiences, all the conservative audiences, they're all creative, and it's really the spontaneity of it all is very rewarding. I think I'd get to see this.
And so it'll hold more in the concert you're doing during the full.
Oh yeah, I love the. It's very powerful. It runs over, and I'm happy to be, and the audience is fueling. Audiences, all the conservative audiences, they're all creative, and it's really the spontaneity of it all is very rewarding. I think I'd get to see this.
And so it'll hold more in the concert you're doing during the full.
Oh yeah, I love the. It's very powerful. It runs over, and I'm happy to be, and the audience is fueling. Audiences, all the conservative audiences, they're all creative, and it's really the spontaneity of it all. Very rewarding. I think I'd get to see this.
And so it'll hold more immediately concert you're doing immediately during the full.
Oh yeah, I love the. It's immediately powerful. Runs over to is happy to be, and the audience is fueling, all audiences, all the conservative audiences, they're all creative, and it's really the spontaneity of it all very rewarding. From I think I'd get from to see this from
it'll hold more
ever
concert you're doing ever during the full.
Oh yeah, I love the ever. It's ever powerful. Ever runs over to ever, and I'm happy to be and the audience and fueling audiences, all the conservative audiences, they're all active and fighting. It's really fighting the spontaneity of it all, very rewarding. I think I'd get to see this.
And so it'll hold more in the concert you're doing during the full.
Oh yeah, I love the it's just powerful. Runs over to and I'm happy to be and the audience. It tries fueling. So we have audiences all and that's such a the conservative audiences. They're all restrictive, and it's really that I. It was the spontaneity, of it all. And very rewarding. It was. I think I'd get was to see this. How did it was? It was.
And
so we
it'll hold more
start rehearsing
today,
and we did a
concert you're doing
rehearsal
during the full.
And oh yeah, I really sweet. I love the talk to you. It's the visit powerful. Runs over. Came out the day, and we're gonna do. Talk to you. Happy to be to visit, and then the audience came out. Then fueling. Audiences, all the conservative audiences, they're all creative, and it's really the spontaneity of it all, and very rewarding. And I think I'd get to see this. And
it'll hold more in the concert you're doing during the full.
Oh yeah, I love the it's powerful. Runs over to and I'm happy to be and the audience is fueling. Audiences, all the conservatives, they're all creative, and it's really the spontaneity of it all very rewarding. I think I'd get to see this.
And so it'll hold more in the concert you're doing the full.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's powerful. Runs over, and I'm happy to be, and the audience fueling. Audiences all the conservative audiences. They're all creative, and it's really the spontaneity of it all. And very weird and boarding, and I think I'd get and to see this and
it'll hold more
and
you're doing
and
during the full.
and yeah, and I love the it's powerful and runs over and I'm happy to be, and the audience is fueling. Audiences all the conservative and so they're all we're going to do and talk to you. It's really to visit. It came out the spontaneity of it all. We're going to do talk to you very weird to visit boarding. I think I'd get to see this. Start rehearsing today, and we did a rehearsal.
It'll
and
hold more
next week.
you're doing during the full.
It was yeah. I love the power. It was powerful. It was runs over. It was I'm happy to be and the show and the audience we have fueling and that's such a audiences all the conservative audiences. They're all that I creative, and it's really together to the spontaneity of it all to very weird together